Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight a big game potentially making its way over to PC. One that has been kind of a long time coming, and hopefully it's finally headed its way over to Steam. Also got a couple of updates on JRPGs. Nice to see the JRPG market continuing to grow on PC. PC has become, honestly, one of the best places to play JRPGs across emulation, across the games that are just getting ported to PC now, which that wasn't the case at all a decade ago when I was getting into PC gaming, so we got it good if you're a fan of JRPGs. More on that, Crisis Core, Triangle Strategy, got information on both those in a little bit. But first of all, as noted over on Wario64's Twitter, Judgment and Lost Judgment are showing up on ESRB ratings with PC versions. My god, this is a long time coming. We've got the Yakuza games on PC. Ryuga Gotoku Studio did a fantastic job with those games, but Judgment is kind of the next evolution of the OG Yakuza titles. As Like a Dragon has moved on to this turn-based RPG style, Judgment is kind of employing that older Yakuza 1 through 6 gameplay style. Visually, they look really good as well. Remember, the Yakuza titles pre-Like a Dragon were all built ground up for the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3. Judgment was built for the PlayStation 4, and then it ultimately got a PlayStation 5 upgrade as well. Same can be said for Lost Judgment, and those games are really good. Great main character, soundtrack is good, a lot of content, good stories with a lot of mystery attached to them as well. They're just really, really solid games, and I would highly recommend you to pick them up if they do in fact come to PC. And ESRB ratings board are usually on the money. Now, these games have been available on like Google Stadia and things like that, but ain't nobody playing games on Google Stadia, bro. Like, we need these games on Steam. Hell, it would be better on Epic Games Store than Google goddamn Stadia. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see what they price it at. I imagine it's going to be $39.99 for Judgment, $49.99 for Lost Judgment. That's just what I'm thinking, just because Judgment was released on PS5 at a $40 price tag, so I would assume they would go with a similar price point on PC, but that remains to be seen. We'll see how that ultimately goes, but yeah, those games are going to be great to have on PC, and now you finally got the full Ryuga Gotoku library on PC if these two do in fact come to PC, which again, ESRB usually on the money, so fingers crossed that this does come to fruition. But these games started out as PlayStation 4 exclusives and ultimately got released on Xbox One as well and Xbox Series. And after that happened, I was like, bro, why aren't these getting PC releases? I know there was some, like, a drama going on with the person, I believe whoever plays the actor in Judgment. I don't know, whoever is the actor for the main character, but hopefully they get that stuff remedied, and Judgment persists as a franchise, because I think there's a lot of legs to where you can go with Judgment as an IP. And for RGG to have the Yakuza turn-based style franchise and Judgment, and you can, like, alternate between releases of those two games, I think that's something very effective that you can do. Like, that studio is getting more and more acclaim, especially over here in the West, and they're one of the most consistently great studios on the planet today, given that they put out Judgment, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Lost Judgment in, like, back-to-back years, which is, like, very, very impressive, given that, you know, game development these days is just getting longer and longer, but that studio has been super, super consistent. We should be hearing about what title they're doing next here in the very, very near future. All right, moving on from that, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Obviously, the prequel to Final Fantasy VII is Crisis Core. You play as Zack Fair, who is kind of a part of Final Fantasy VII as well. Not the integral character, of course, but don't want to give away spoilers for FF7, but nonetheless, Crisis Core is all about Zack's life, and it's a great, great game that had some weird mechanics as far as the slot machine system goes. I was not a big fan of that at all. Would have much preferred like a traditional JRPG leveling system and all that stuff, but narratively, it's really good, and to, you know, see where, you know, kind of Cloud comes to be, and Zack gets you a lot of the background as far as why the characters are who they are in Final Fantasy VII itself. And Crisis Core is a game that, yes, on PC, emulating it was super easy. Trust me, I've been there. I emulated it on my goddamn NVIDIA Shield, so yeah, like, I played Crisis Core quite a bit, but it'll be nice to have a refined version, an upgraded version. There's some new elements to it as well, and it looks great, and of course, Crisis Core being out now is very relevant because Square Enix is all on board with Final Fantasy VII, from the remake to them doing a mobile titles. Crisis Core was that one game that, especially if you're a console-only player, it's a hard game to actually play. Like, you better have a PSP, that's the only way you're gonna play it. Until December the 13th, when it officially drops on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Steam. The price point, I can definitely see that being a little hefty, given that, you know, $50 for what is essentially a PlayStation Portable title is pretty expensive, but Crisis Core is something that people have wanted to play for a long time. It initially came out back in, I want to say, March of 2008, so let's say 3 years after that, the clamoring for Crisis Core to be ported really started, and yeah, it finally will be happening. Took a little bit longer than I think people would have liked, but better late than never with Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Again, Reunion will be dropping on December the 13th. And lastly, want to mention it earlier today, but tactical RPG Triangle Strategy is officially coming to PC on October 13th. The press release over on Square Enix's website reads, Square Enix today announced the turn-based tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is launching on PC on October the 13th, having previously released globally to positive reception on Nintendo Switch in March of 22. Triangle Strategy is an exciting HD 2D tactical RPG from the award-winning development team behind Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default, featuring a strategic turn-based battle system, deep branching story, and arduous moral choices. Pre-purchase is available right now on Steam. The game notes choose from 3 different philosophies: pragmatic utility, virtuous morality, or liberty to help shape the story. Select from 30 characters to create their own unique battle team. Utilize unique attributes. Set movement per range offered by each character, as well as use special attacks and skills that consume limited but rechargeable pool of tactical points per character. Level up characters by using them in battle to increase their attributes to unlock new special attacks and skills. Upgrade individual attributes and character classes, making them more effective in combat. So Triangle Strategy will be coming October 13th. Kind of wish we would just get day-and-day releases with these and the Nintendo Switch releases. Be something. Octopath Traveler 2 is going to have a day-and-day release with the Switch release, and hopefully that means, you know, we'll get these day and day a little bit more often. If nothing else, just nice having Triangle Strategy. Hopefully, Live Alive, I believe, is the game. Hopefully that comes to PC here soon as well. But that'll be coming October 13th. Octopath Traveler 2 is February 24th. And if you're a JRPG fan, man, you're feasting over the next couple of months. Diofield Chronicle, Valkyrie Elysium, Star Ocean, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. You got Triangle Strategy. I'm probably forgetting a couple off the top of my head. But yeah, you're absolutely feasting on these games. You know, your wallet might be hurting, but nonetheless, a lot of exciting stuff ahead. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, it looks like some major PlayStation titles will be headed to PC, with Judgment and Lost Judgment showing up on ESRB ratings board. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion will be dropping December 13th, and tactical RPG Triangle Strategy coming to PC on October 13th. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.